John's Mall, one of Birr's best streetscapes and surely one of the finest of its kind in Ireland, with elegant Georgian features such as fan lights, sidelights, pillars, door panelling and iron railings. John's Hall, a miniature-style Greek temple, was built in 1833 by the second Earl of Ross to commemorate his son John Clear Parsons, who died in 1828 at the age of 26. It was in use as a town hall and general meeting place in Birr for many years. The central plots and railings were laid out in the 1870s. The two trees nearest the town are oriental planes from Jerusalem. They were planted by the 6th Earl of Ross and Monsignor Quinn PP in 1950 to mark the Holy Year. Gas lighting was introduced to Birr in 1848. The brackets were erected in 1878, had survived, and the lamps were restored and wired for electric lighting by the Birr Chamber of Commerce. On your left, as you face John's Hall, you can see a large boulder with an exciting history. It is called the Safin Stone and was described by Cook, the historian of Birr, as a huge, rude mass of limestone, marked with a number of incisions in the shape of fantastic crosses and other curious symbols. He said that the people thought these cavities were the impressions of the thumb and forefingers of Fionn McCool. This stone may be the same as that called the Umbilicus Hibernia or Navel of Ireland, which was said in ancient times to mark the centre of the country. On your right, as you face John's Hall, is the Crimean gun, a cannon gun captured by the Russians at the siege of Sevastopol in 1855 during the Crimean War, and presented to the town of Birr by the Secretary of State for War in 1858. Cross the road here to view the front of the bronze statue of the 3rd Earl of Ross, who designed and built the great Ross telescope at Birr Castle in the 1840s. The sculptor was John Henry Foley, whose most famous work in Ireland was probably the O'Connell Monument in Dublin's O'Connell Street. The statue was unveiled in 1876 by the 3rd Earl's widow, the well-known pioneer of early photography, Mary Ross. Over your right shoulder, the small Gothic building beside you was built in 1885 as a Presbyterian church.